Namaskar, I am Madhu Kakar, a student of Masters of Science in Vedas and Vedic Wisdom, semester 4, and my subject is Upanishad Part 2. The topic is Prashna Upanishad. Prashna Upanishad is one of the 10 primary Upanishads embedded within the Atharva Ved and attributed to the Pipalad branch of scholars. It derives its name from the Sanskrit word prashna, which means question. The entire Upanishad is structured as a dialogue between 6 earnest spiritual seekers and the revered Vedic sage Rishi Pipalad. Unlike many ancient texts that present direct discourses, the Prashna Upanishad follows systematic question and answer format split into 6 chapters. When the 6 seekers approach sage Pipalad carrying Samhita, sacred firewood, to learn about the ultimate reality, Brahman, the sage asks them to stay in his ashram for 1 year, practicing devotion, celibacy, and disciplined austerity. After completing their period of preparation, each one's questions would be answered by the sage to the best of his knowledge capacity. This highlights a core Upanishadic principle that spiritual inquiry requires inner maturity and preparation, not just intellectual curiosity. The 6 questions are arranged logically, moving from the external manifestation creation to the innermost self, the Atma, and liberation. The first question was asked by Kabandi. For what specific reasons do all living beings take birth in different forms? The sage replies that in the beginning, when the Parmeshwara desired to create life, he meditated with focused resolve, that is tapas. Through this meditation, he first brought forth a pair known as Prana, the life force, and Ray, matter. The entire world is created and sustained by the interaction of Prana and Ray. In the second question, Bhargava asks how many deities uphold the existence of all beings, which of them provide illumination to life, and among them, who is the greatest? Sage Pipalad replied that the 5 gross elements, that is, the space, fire, water, earth, and air, form the physical body and are considered the supporting deities. Additionally, the 5 organs of action, the karmendriyas, and the 5 sense organs, the gyanendriyas, and the 4 inner faculties, the mind, intellect, ego, and memory, together make 14 deities that provide awareness and activity within the body. Among these, prana, the life force, is the most important. The sage further explained on the greatness of prana and emphasized its importance through praise and reverence. The next question was asked by Ashavalaya. He asks, from where does prana originate? How does it enter the human body? How does it divide itself into different functions? How does it depart from the body to enter another at the time of death? Sage Pipalad explains that the supreme pran arises from Paramatma, the supreme soul. It enters the body based on the resolve made by the mind. The supreme prana assigns it further forms such as apan, etc., to specifications within the body, each performing different functions. The sage provides a detailed discussion about the knowledge of prana and the outcomes of understanding it. The fourth question was asked by Gargya. It was about the states of wakefulness, dream, and deep sleep. So during sleep, which deity within the human body rests, which ones remain awake, who experiences dreams, and who enjoys the bliss of deep sleep. Sage Pipalad explains that during sleep, all 10 sense organs, the deities of the senses, merge into the supreme mind and become inactive. At that time, the five vital fires, form of prana, continue to function and remain awake, sustaining the body. In the dream state, the individual soul, the Jivatma, experiences various visions and impressions through the subtle mind and sensory faculties. The joy experienced in deep sleep is felt by the Jivatma alone as it rests in the state of stillness, peace, undisturbed by the outer world. Question 5 was by Shaivya about meditation on Omkar and the different realms one can attain through this worship. The sage explains that Omkar represents both lower Apar Brahma and the higher aspect Parabrahma of the Supreme Reality. A person who understands this can, through contemplation of Om, follow either of the two paths, depending on their faith and aspiration. In the sixth question, Sukesha inquires about the nature and location of Shod Shakal Purush, the being endowed with 16 parts. The sage answers that the Supreme Being who manifests through 16 paths resides within the human body itself. He briefly outlines the process of creation to explain how everything emerged from these parts. Thus, the Prashna Upanishad provides deep insight into essential spiritual concepts. It emphasizes that the unchanging Brahman, Akshara Brahman, is the foundation of the entire universe. This Upanishad's question and answer format adds an engaging and thought provoking dimension to the teachings.